Hello, Al Pals. This is Big Al, and today I bring you Jessica Jones Season 3 review. Jessica Jones Season 3, 2019. While Jessica faces off with a highly intelligent serial killer, her sister Trish discovers she now has powers of her own. The two work together despite their strained relationship, but soon their differing ideas on heroism will again find them at odds. Jessica Jones Season 3 is a satisfying yet flawed final entry to Netflix's corner of the Marvel Universe. More than satisfying is the star in the titular role. Kristen Ritter is once more perfect as the hard drinking, sarcastic Jessica Jones, and watching her character's evolution into a true hero this season makes its flaws palatable. Rachel Taylor returns as newly powered though deeply irritating Trish Walker, as does Eka Darville as Malcolm and Carrie Ann Moss as Jerry Hogarth. Having been a part of this universe for several years, they all seem comfortable in their personas. Also returning is Rebecca De Mornay, who is notably excellent as Trish's domineering stage mom, Dorothy Walker. Like many of the previous Marvel Netflix series, the story is slow to progress and at 13 episodes feels overly long. Usually, a compelling villain helps sustain viewer interest over the course of the series. Unfortunately, this is the third season's biggest flaw. Writers never adequately have serial killer Gregory Salinger, better than the material Jeremy Bobb, display the level of intelligence needed to distinguish himself as the mastermind he is purported to be, and comes off more mean than truly sinister. Benjamin Walker as Jessica's new love interest, Eric Geldon, is fine when on screen, but becomes instantly forgettable when not part of the story. The only new character that was interesting was Jessica's office manager, Jillian, delightfully and sarcastically played by Anish Chef. Sorry if I screwed that up. I have no idea how to pronounce it. The season's storyline, as stated previously, takes several episodes to develop, but the last six or so helps redeem much of the earlier season. What is also lacking this season is an extended fight sequence. Jessica flexes her muscles a few times, but most of the confrontations are psychological rather than physical. If there was anything that Marvel on Netflix was known for, was dynamic fight sequences. Two cameos in the final episode are welcome surprises and may have you regretting Netflix canceling further Marvel adventures. Failing to deliver the high quality conclusion provided by Daredevil, Jessica Jones still leaves our hero in a better place than Luke Cage or Iron Fist, and more on par with the Punisher. The phrase "if only" comes to mind. If only the villain were better written. If only the earlier episodes were stronger. If only I could slap Trish. The season 3 may fall in the middle of the road when compared to the other Marvel Netflix offerings, but it's still a hell of a road to travel. That's the end of my official review of Jessica Jones. A few final thoughts. Is it worth the 13 episode journey this season? For the most part, yes. As I said, it's flawed. It does kind of grind a little bit. You'll wonder why this villain seems so uh, threatening, and I never got the feeling that the villain was all that threatening. Was he a bad guy? Yes. Did he do evil things? Yes. But I didn't feel that someone who is, for the most part, intelligence has good intelligence and is super strong, like Jessica Jones, would find him at all formidable to deal with. Um, as it turns out, was he the true villain of the season? You really have to watch to kind of make up your mind on that one. A little bit of a spoiler there. I don't like spoiling too much of a series. It's better to watch yourself. As I stated earlier, there's no real great fight sequence. I mean, those who have watched Daredevil and Luke Cage knows how intense and wonderfully choreographed their fight sequences on these series have been. Jessica Jones has never been one for those kind of fights, but it would still, I think, had might have lifted it above the material a little bit to have some really good superpowered screams. It just never delivered on that aspect. Ultimately, the strength of the series is its core of actors, especially the ones that have been around. Kristen Ritter really brought Jessica Jones to life, uh, and all her supporting actors have all done wonderful jobs. And this season's no different. They're all good, whether you like a character or not. In the case of Trish, Rachel Taylor does a great job. It's just that the character, you really do want to slap her a few times. Well, more than a few, maybe. Uh, Other than that, is it worth it? Yes, but it will feel a bit long in the tooth. Uh, it does have a great final couple of episodes. Um, there there is some interesting storytelling going on. It just could have taken place in a shorter season to really be more effective. Uh, Other than that, watch it or not to judge for yourself. I hope you have a great day, and as always, take care.